Hi, in this video, I'm going to show you all the various tools you could use to edit an image in Google Slides. There are so many features and I'm trying to cover all of them as quickly as possible. Now, after you upload an image, you can click on the image to reveal more options that you could access to modify the content. So when you click on that, you will see there are a new row of menu. For example, this is a menu that is responsible for adding border to the image. So I'm going to click that and I'm going to add this red border to the image. You see now there is a red border. You can also adjust the thickness of the border. You can also change the type of the border. And interestingly, there is another option called shape, which basically, it's not shape, it's called masking, and you basically can turn the shape of the image into a completely different shape that looks more attractive. For example, I'm going to turn it into something like maybe this shape. So that's basically the image. It's not quite clear because I have a transparent image, but another example that I have done before is this image. It used to be square image, but since you can apply this setting, you can make it more attractive. So that's basically for image masking. So let's undo the step and I'm going to explain to you other features. Now you can click on the image again and you can click format options. This will reveal a new sidebar on the program. You'll see the option to resize the image. You can also rotate the image or flip the image. There are so many options right here, but I think a lot of them are quite self-explanatory, so I think you should be able to understand it very easily. So let me move on to the second option. It is position. I think it's very trivial. You can also down it with your cursor. It is the same thing. And also there is free color if you want to change the color to something else, like this one, for example. And there are also adjustment similar to recolor, but you have a more control about the brightness, opacity, and also the contrast of the image. That is for the adjustment. And for the drop shadow, it's very self-explanatory again. It will create a shadow for the image. You can adjust the opacity, the angle, the distance, and also the blur radius of the image. So yeah, that's basically for the drop shadow. And there's also reflection. It will create almost like a copy of the image. You will see that right here. There is a reflection, and you can increase the distance or you can make it more visible. And yeah, that's basically the settings that you can play around with this setting. And finally, we have alt text. This is just a feature that allows you to describe the image. This is very useful for people that might see the presentation with a sort of screen reader. So when they're using that, the screen reader software will read the description and will help people with impaired vision to understand the image. And that's basically all the features or all the tools that you could use to modify an image in Google Slides.